Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel. Also, hope you're all keeping well, guys. Big up to all of you. As you can see, guys, I am hosting a review watch along of Brentford against Arsenal. As you all know now, guys, I finished 1-1, unfortunately, from an Arsenal point of view. And 4 points stand between us and second place. City have won the last two. So pathetic performance by the Arsenal guys, especially in the first half. Second half was much better, but first half was pathetic. Win titles with performances like that, guys. So I'm going to start anyway, as always, by thanking everybody for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I really appreciate it. And yeah, welcome along to the stream, guys. It's just a review watch along of the game. I hope a lot of Arsenal fans will come on, give their opinions regarding the season so far. They think lies in wait for us, their hopes, the chances we have of lifting the title. So yeah, welcome along to the stream, guys. Come on, drop a comment and let me know what you think about the current situation, what's been happening at the club. That's basically what this is for. Also, I'm watching the game again, painfully. But there's the ball cleared, guys. By the way, keep fighting for it. Rico Henry for Brentford. Grieving Kelleher. Nice ball out. Nice play from Brentford. Smooth. Back to Grieving Kelleher. Arsenal win it, guys. Madueke has it. Rice just gets in there to saves us. Lewis Potter was running through. Rice got in there. Arsenal just need to be careful. Zubimendi under pressure. Timber under pressure. Back to Gabriel. He switches it right. Mosquera. Zubimendi. Declan Rice. Gabriel. Back to David Raya. Played out a play by Gabriel. Marcus Brentford the corner. Let's see what happens, guys. Locking on in the 6-yard box there, guys. Players ended up in the net. The ref, John Brooks, is going to have to sort it out. 3 minutes in, and it's getting very heated in there. Brentford putting the pressure on. Brentford putting the pressure on. Ryan claims it. Throws it out. Gyökeres. And we get snaffled. Gyökeres gets through. It was a yellow card to the Brentford fair for pulling Gyökeres to short. Janel with the short pull. He lost the battle between Eze and Gyökeres. Janel to number 27 picks up a yellow. But yeah, this is, of course, guys, a review watch along of the game that was played a few nights ago, which ended in a 1-1 draw. So we're 4 points ahead of City at the moment. We really needed to win this one. City won the last two. That great win against Liverpool. Then they hammered Fulham. All due respect to Fulham, they gave it everything in that game, but they got hammered. City playing very well right now. We needed to win this one. Unfortunately, we didn't. So really, I don't know what to say. It was a bad one now. Sorry. Nice play. Plays it back. So this is basically just for Arsenal fans to come on, guys. Share your feelings about where you think it went wrong. How I think we're going to do for the rest of the season. Can we actually get across the line and get the results to take us to our first title in 22 years? That's basically what I'm talking about. That's basically it. Makes good choices with the ball, very rarely gets it wrong, but he's a good passer with the ball. But yeah, the team are nervous in this game, and people saying bottling it. That's what it is. So the big question, guys: do I think we can still win the league? My own opinion, no. And if you were to follow my channel, guys, I like to be honest and I like to tell it how it is. I don't like to sugarcoat things. I like to be upfront. I honestly don't believe we can get across the line and win the title this season, unfortunately. That's my own belief. That's my own opinion. Everyone's got an opinion, guys, but that's mine. I don't think we can get across the line. I don't think we can win the league this season. Honest to God, that's my opinion on it. I've seen enough in the last couple of games. Look, we finished second in the last 3 seasons. If it happens again, I think Arteta's got to kind of look at himself and realise that he's not the man for the job, and maybe he needs to head off. Maybe give the job to Keith Andrews. Stranger things have happened. I mean, there's a little bit embarrassing what's been happening recently. Not embarrassing, but more disappointing. I mean, we needed to win this game last time out. We didn't. Pressure's on. That's not to say we still can't do it, but something tells me that City just have that extra. Well, Pep is a better coach than Arteta. Straight up. Simple as that. And they're champing at the bit right now. Was we're gone to shit. So, yeah, 3 second place finishes, guys, in the last 3 seasons. We've been ahead for so long, and really that counts for nothing, to be honest. It's February. We're creeping slowly towards March. We need to get a couple of wins under our belt. We need to win the North London Derby. We need to beat Wolves in midweek. Of course, it's the FA Cup this weekend, guys, but we need to get across the line in those games. We need to win in those matches. If we don't, I think that says everything really for us. I think it's game over, to be honest. Gabriel with the chance there, guys. Cleared. Madueke. Timber. No less than a win. And unfortunately, we battled it. Awful performance, guys, from the team. This one. Second half was better. First half wasn't worth talking about. We got a goal, we got ourselves in front, but then switched off at a set piece, and the rest was history. Last 10 15 minutes was wide open. Either team could have won it. It was that kind of game. It's a good game of football, actually, at the end. Entertaining. But we needed the 3 points. Now we're 4 points ahead, and the pressure was on. We need to win the next one. We need to keep up the pressure. And we're away at Wolves, and we're away at Spurs. In April, we're going to Manchester City, of course. I will be at that game. Thiago punches his weight for Brentford up front, guys. He's really good in the air. Something Arsenal need to be wary of. He's been on a very good goal scoring streak of late. It's been interesting, but for sure the pressure was on for Arsenal right now. I mean, we're up against it. We need to win a couple of games. If we can do that, we can beat Wolves away. If we can beat Spurs, we'll be back on track. But that's a big ask when you consider how the team are playing. Losing Saliba, of course, in the warm-up to this game didn't help. It upset the team, of course. Losing Kai Havertz, big blow to the team. We started this game, of course, without Saka, without Odegaard. Subimendi, Noni Madueke. Nice. almost through. Almost. Well, Ramadawek, at least he was trying. He's the only one really that did something. I don't know what's happened to Eze as well. His form has been patchy. I mean, the way he used to play for Palace and the way he's played for us at the moment, he's been shit. You know what I mean? Crap. Trossard. All back to Rice. Rice looking to switch it. Back to Gabriel. Raya. Rice. Tubamendi. Mosquera. Timber runs forward. Madawek is open. Gabriel receives. Plays it to Zubamendi. Zubamendi to Gabriel. Gabriel to Royce. Gabriel picks up a yellow, guys. Came in, kicked through the player from behind. That's all it was about it. 7 people tuning in, guys. Welcome along. It's a review watch along of our 1-1 draw against Brentford, our very disappointing draw. It's interesting to watch it a second time, guys. You can kind of see what was going on out there more than the first time. Bad ball out from Raya. Played the Arsenal defence into trouble. Thiago with a great point blank header, and what a save by Raya. He made up for his mistake. But it's kind of mad, to be honest. Ryan with the mistake. Got it back. Saved us. What a fantastic save. But yeah, it was a crazy game out there. 22 minutes in, guys. 0-0. Brentford 0, Arsenal 0. It's been raining all day. Greasy pitch. Definitely one of those games where ball managers would say plenty of shots. Lashed them with the ball skipping off the turf in the wet conditions. Arsenal have it back. Gabriel to Raya. He's smashing it forward this time, taking no chances. Trying up there, making life difficult, but well played by Brentford. Queeving Kelleher plays it out. And they're coming on the attack. They're on the wing. Arsenal with 1 touch in the Brentford penalty area after 23 minutes. I think that says a lot. Yeah, that's picked up a sore one. To throw it to David Raya from David Raya to Rice. There's no chance to get the ball. Lovely ball in. What a header. And what a save from Raya. Cracking save by Raya to make up for it, in fairness. Cracking save. Possession starting to even out a little, guys. Ball forward by Brentford into the box. Gabriel gets something on it, and again does his job as a defender. Zubimendi. Mosquera. Eze. Gyökeres. Heavy touch. Awful touch. Gyökeres has an awful first touch, guys. I don't know what anybody else tells him. Maybe they're kissing his ass. I don't really give a shit. He's got an awful first touch. Fucking diabolical. It's not really his finishing, guys, is the problem. It's his first touch. If the first touch isn't good, you're fucked. You know what I mean? The first touch needs to be on it, guys. At this level, no time to fuck around. Yeah, part of my language, but this is the business end of the season. I'm done with sugarcoating things. Especially after this lackluster performance. I mean, fucking awful. But that is what it is. Brentford breaking forward. Coyote. Swift ball. Nkapia. Lewis Potter. Nice with the defending. Plays it sweet. Crossbar. Nice play. Ball forward. Brentford win it. Have it at the back. Just the ball in, Watara. It's interesting though, guys, if you watch a game again, yeah. Like I wanted to watch this game again and kind of see exactly where we can improve for the next match against Wolves in midweek. The next Premier League game, of course, away to Wolves in midweek. It's interesting. You can see really what happened, on the night itself. Obviously, you're caught up in the emotion. We need to win. There's that pressure. Ever watch a game a second time if you have the opportunity, guys? Of course, if you have the spare time, we're all busy at the moment. You see things that you didn't see the first time. The movement of the players, what went wrong. Definitely, Arsenal gave Brentford too much respect. I think they stood off them too much. With all due respect to Brentford, they're a very capable team. I mean, they can play. No doubt, they can play. I mean, I think they only lost 2 games this season at home, and like the last one was the last time out against Forest, and before that, only Man City got one over them. So they're a considerable force. They're a very decent team, and their new manager, of course, Keith Andrews, ex-Irish international. I know him well. Just a great manager. That's all I'm going to say about that man. Good player, great manager. A player that gave everything for his country, regardless of ability of this or that. He was very good. Had a day breaking, Gyökeres, chip ball back. Good defended by Brentford, can't play at the back. But Madueke only had 1 target up front, and that was Gyökeres. Like I said, giving them too much respect, not committing enough players forward. And Gyökeres' first touch. The team were nervous, guys. The nerves are normal, but I mean, at a certain point, they are professionals. I mean, they do have a sports psychologist. I mean, you've got to approach the game in a certain manner. We definitely gave them too much respect. With all due respect to Brentford, they are a capable side. They are a real handful. They have fantastic players all over the field. They are a very good team at home, a real combative team, and they can play. I mean, Thiago, they're an absolute beast up front at number 9. He's still giving Declan Rice nightmares. I mean, the guy is just an animal. The Brentford fans saying when Arsenal was cheating. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I want to pay any attention to that shit. But crapola, you know what I mean? But we definitely gave them a bit too much respect. We didn't press them enough. And like I said, that little break we had there 5 minutes ago, it was Madueke, and he only really had Gyökeres to aim for up front. not committing enough players forward when we do have the ball in the forward positions, not committing enough players forward. That was also a mistake, a big mistake. But yeah, welcome along, guys. I see there's 8 people tuning in. It's just a review watch along of the game the other night, the 1-1 draw, of course, between Brentford and Arsenal. Costly 2 points dropped in this match. If you ever have the chance, guys, and we're all busy in our lives at the moment. Now, I, of course, I'm an amateur YouTuber, guys. I have a full-time job. But if you ever have any time to watch a game a second time, guys, I recommend it, because you can see where we went wrong. The night itself that happened, it was the 90 minutes goes by so quick. Emotion was running high. We're in a title battle with a very good team, with a team that have done us the last couple of seasons. They're not the defending champions, of course, the Liverpool are, but they've beaten us twice in the last 2 seasons running for the title, beating us in the second place. So we needed something, yeah. The point wasn't enough, and City had won the last 2. Big win at Anfield, and then they got the win against Fulham. But if you have a chance to watch a game a second time in its entirety, I recommend it. You could see what went wrong. Definitely, we did not commit enough players forward in the first half when we had them. We had them on the back foot, Brentford, and we didn't commit enough players to the attack. I mean, when Madueke broke free, he only had Gyökeres to aim for. Gyökeres' first touch is awful. Always heavy, always clumsy. And we didn't have a chance. You know what I mean? We definitely did not commit enough press forward. Timber making these barnstorming runs from the right back position, feeding Trossard on the left-hand side. Good play. But then it all slowed down again, and we played it back in the midfield. And then the opportunity was lost. We looked to get it to Madueke on the right. He was boxed in a lot of the time. He did his very best. A couple of nice crosses in, beat a player. He had to take some responsibility. But then we gave away City fouls when we had them under pressure. And they got an easy free kick out. Clumsy. Didn't need an invitation to Brentford for that free, but Madueke had 2 hands on his back. I mean, after working our way all the way up and putting them under pressure, then we let them out with a City foul and gave them a free kick. And it just relieved all the pressure. I mean, a little bit of discipline next time. If you're not going to win the ball, fair enough, but do not foul and let them get it out as easy as that. They're going to have to work to get the ball out. Instead, we gifted them a free kick. The pressure was on. We were pushing for a goal. We were pushing to get ahead. But sloppy fouls, a lack of calmness in certain points in the game where we should have been calm. They didn't have us under too much pressure. We should have been calm. It wasn't like the United game where we lost against them at home, where they had us under incredible pressure. They were making dangerous runs between the lines and we couldn't cope. In this game, we had an opportunity to get the ball forward, many opportunities, and we weren't calm in those moments. They weren't putting us under that much pressure. We should have just played our way out of trouble and moved forward as one. Rice, I thought, played well. I mean, here he is galloping forward. But when he went forward, then there wasn't many options. Nkapia with a good ball in, but that good bit of experience that maybe Havertz would have given us in the forwards, just to get a hold of it and have a shot. Unfortunately, we were denied that. Denied us. That's, I suppose, the way things go. But disappointing enough. Gabriel, 36 minutes played, guys. Trossard plays it back for Gabriel. Little ball looped in. Madueke, nice ball back in, but in between the lines. We let them out too easy with the ball. Simple as that. That's the way I see it anyway. That's what was going on out there. The Brentford fans singing again, saying when Arsenal was cheating. Ridiculous. What are they talking about? Oh, yeah. And for the tough cut, the crack guys for the Gunners. 40 minutes played, 0-0. Very little in the way of goal scoring opportunities, guys. Rice to Eze, to Timber. Madueke available as he makes a run. Mosquera. Madueke. Eze. Quick feed on the ball with going over. Eze going through. Madueke. Timber. Little dummy. Little turn. Madueke. Subamendi. Good play by Madueke. Nice and Timber pressing. Madueke getting booed. Takes the ball. Timber. Madueke gave a little dive in the box a few minutes ago, guys. The Brentford fans sticking it to him. Ball in from Madueke, but nothing doing. Rice. Nice ball to Trossard. Mosquera. Sorry, Nkapia with the ball in, but cleared. Brentford under a little bit of pressure here. Throw to Arsenal. Zubimendi. Rice. Madueke. He's closing in. Madueke goes left, goes right. The ball in. Coyote beaten in the air. Van den Berg wasn't. Back from Eze. Trossard. Arsenal pressuring a little bit. Finally in the game. Finally putting a little bit of pressure on. Brentford sitting deep. Zubimendi. Rice. It's a pity there was no Havertz in there, guys. I mean, Gyökeres's first touch. Absolutely fucking shocking. Coyote for Brentford with a long throw. Away with the kick out, guys. This, of course, is a review. Watchalong of the game a couple of nights ago. Our 1-1 draw away at Brentford. Which is interesting to watch it for a second time, guys. I've been wanting to see exactly what went wrong, the mistakes that were made. We definitely paid Brentford too much respect at home. They are a very good team, of course. They are a dangerous side. But we definitely paid them too much respect. We, of course, didn't want to lose the game, but we almost did it anyway. Because of our lack of committing up front, we did not commit to the attack. In the first half, and Gyökeres with his first touch, I mean, his first touch is one of the worst I've seen now. He can't trap the ball, he can't hold the ball. It's just so heavy to touch and so clumsy. I mean, and so slow. He's not a Premier League player, in my opinion. Everything isn't hanging on him in this game, guys. And Gyökeres isn't the reason why we won't win the league this season, in my opinion, because I don't think we will win the league. But I can't pin that on Gyökeres, but definitely he's not good in the forwards. Awful first touch, clumsy, slow, doesn't think quickly when he's on the ball. We can't get a foothold up front with him up there. Yeah. It's a real shame that Hazard got injured. A real shame. He's going to be out for a while. He just came back. All right, guys, that's the half time. I'll be back in a couple of minutes for the second half. So we'll see you then. All right, guys, welcome back for the second half. Odegaard on, Ezo off. That makes sense to me because he's been playing shit. Awful. You know what I mean? Dominic was saying we were lacking that real edge, that creativity, that driving force, as he wasn't quite producing it. Let me put it another way, guys. He was playing shit. And I like his commentators, guys, sitting on the fence, not telling it as it is. Eze was shit. He wasn't the only one. Crap. Fucking shit. So, yeah. Here we go, guys. Second half has begun. Brentford nil, Arsenal nil. Three minutes into the second half, guys. Arsenal pressing. A little bit of action on the ball. Adueke, Timber. It wasn't the first half performance of the team from Arsenal guys that are fighting for their first title in 22 years. I mean, it was a terrible performance. I mean, Jokeridge up front, his touch is terrible first touch. Shocking. Odegaard has come on for Eze, guys, who did absolutely fucking nothing in the first half. Was terrible. Played real shit. And immediately, guys, things are looking better for us. We're rolling around the field and Eze. Shocking. Brentford hit it long. Flicked on. Get out the back. What's some play at all? We'll look past him that little ring there, guys. Great vision. This plays the simple ball to Mosquera. Great defending by Gabriel. Ricky goes to the ground against in his book. Arsenal with the ball, played back. Madueke, miss hit, still has it. Good control by Madueke. At least he's working hard for the team. Not like some of the rest of them. Fucking useless. Here it goes. Madueke is moving into the killer area. Odegaard cleared. Maybe no Madueke. Rice with the ball across. Timber. Little cheeky ball in. Come on, Arsenal. We all know the way this game went, of course, guys, but the performance was shocking, guys, in the first half. I'd say taken off, and rightly so. Odegaard has come on and things have improved. But change at half time was good. We've had more of the ball in the second half. Odegaard and Perez. Rice, Trossard had a run for Odegaard. It was a nice move. Rice, Trossard, Odegaard, ball straight over the bar. Yeah, it was like the only title this season, guys, unfortunately. Odegaard waiting for his first goal away from home this season. I can understand why. Would have finished like that. With a shot like that, I can see why. 58 minutes gone. Arsenal trying to go forward. Timber, bad ball. Very bad ball from Odegaard. Shit pass. No way for Timber to get on it. He's very pacey. Ball moving very quickly across the wet surface. And yeah, terrible pass from Odegaard. Like I said, Timber's got a lot of pace. I mean, he can move. It was just a shocking pass. Sacking hot water bottles at the back of his house, drink one pussy. In Capier, and it's Noni Madweke with the goal. The Madwekinator. Madwekelicious. A goal to Arsenal, guys. Noni Madweke. In Capier with the cross, and Madweke with the finish. And Queenie Kelleher beaten. "62 minutes gone, guys. Here comes the ball in. Arsenal clear it somehow. It was 1-0 to Arsenal after 64 minutes, guys. "20 minutes into the second half. Arsenal still a goal to the good. 6 points clear at the top. The live table. Long time left for Brentford to equalise. For the home team, guys, they've been playing well, Brentford. Lewis Potter, mad lively on the left wing. He hits it down. Raya takes. Interesting game, this. Good to watch it again in review. see what went wrong for Arsenal, where they made the mistakes. There were many mistakes, I think it's fair to say, and many shit performances from Arsenal. First half, diabolical. That's the only way I could explain it. Shocking. Here's the ball back. Gallagher. Plays it to the left. Nice play by Brentford on the wing. The left hand side. Competent. Oh yeah, that loses it to Odegaard. Rice. Jokeris useless. Gonna score in a brawl. Yeah, I think Jokeris should be dropped for the next game, yeah. He's playing shit. Brentford breaking. Thiago, good save by Raya. And Gabriel gets it clear. Thiago used Otara outside him as a decoy. Went it alone. Shot. Raya was equal to it. The other end, it was Odegaard, Rice, and Jokeris. I mean, Jokeris should have done better. Maybe Rice should have took it on himself because Jokeris is not reliable. Rice should have went himself because Jokeris is not reliable. Okay, shite. Austin looking for a second, but they have to be careful. And it's a throw to Brentford. 67 minutes gone, guys, and they're making a sub. And Arsenal are making a sub. Saka's coming on for Arsenal. Damsgaard and Henderson are coming on for Brentford. And Saka coming on for Arsenal. Also with some defending through, guys. Ball flicked on. Arsenal clear. Saka hand-fisted. And it's 1-1, guys, and Brentford score. Keane Lewis Potter was about to be taken off, has got himself on the score sheet, and it's 1-1. A header from a set piece, guys, and that was coming. Near post header, and then a header at the back post. It was flicked on, he ran on, headed it in. Odegaard down injured. Defending like a bitch when the ball came in. Arsenal done by a long throw. Brentford 1, Arsenal 1, guys. 71 minutes in. Six people tuning in, guys. Big up while coming on. Heading off the Colombia, guys, next month, and all I'm doing is getting prostitutes contacting me, guys, when you're on Tinder. It's a bit unfortunate, really. Yeah. I'm a single man, but I would like to meet a normal woman when I'm there, not a prostitute. It is what it is. I live in hope. I live in hope. Odegaard's back on. Winston running like a little bitch, but he's back on. We've improved though since he came on, but he was definitely culpable for that goal. Falling asleep as Brentford equalised. Yeah, we need to win the next two, in my opinion, guys, and the two away games. We got Wolves. We've got Wolves and we've got the Spurs. We need to win both those games. If we don't, also let me on. That's the end of that. Honestly, don't think we're going to be champions this season anyway. Not overreacting about one result, guys, but it's just the way the form is going at the moment and the way Man City are playing. I think it's not going to be our season again this season. A lot of fans, like opposition fans, saying about bottling it and this and that. That's exactly what it is. But the fans of these clubs, I mean, maybe they should look at their own league position and worry about their own club, because they're not exactly setting the world on fire. Half of the people saying things, they probably haven't been in a title race in probably their whole history. So you got to take everything with a pinch of salt with these losers. You know what I mean? And that's what they are, losers. Jokeresh moving on the left. Be up to the 7 people tuning in, guys. Arsenal with a throw. Trossard to take it. 15 minutes normal time to play. And it's 1-1, guys. We only had one attempt on target all game, and that was actually the goal. So it's been that kind of performance from Arsenal. I mean, the first half was shocking. Since Odegaard came on to replace Eze, who did fuck all in the first half, we've been better. I think Nkapie has been good. I mean, all the defenders, in my opinion, have been good. Ray has been good. A couple of blips, but they have been good. It's in the midfield and the forwards where we have problems. I mean, Rice has been good. Trossard has been good, but the rest of them, I mean, Gyökeres up front, his touch is shocking. I mean, he's got such bad touch on the ball, Gyökeres. It's unreal. When we need the ball to stick up front, it doesn't, because his touch is just shocking. He's the opposite of Lautaro Martinez, guys, who I saw play recently in Milan at the San Siro. He's the opposite of Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez is an absolute goal machine and can hold the ball up like the best I've seen. Jokic is the opposite of that. He's the worst. Vandenborg that tipped it in, and Mortara threw himself at it like a lion, like a tiger. Fury coming on, guys. Martinelli playing ahead of him, so on the left-hand side, all change for Arsenal. Shift to the whole flank for Arsenal. Gabriel with the foul. O'Tara got him. He's already on a yellow. The fans looking for him to be sent off. The Brentford fans. Well, making their opinions known, but I think he got away with it. He didn't need to go for the ball, Gabriel, but it definitely wasn't the second yellow. I don't think there's enough there. Keep the views coming, guys. Keep tuning in. 10 minutes to go, guys. I think with time added on. 7 minutes of normal time. Brentford with an opportunity. Jensen standing over it. Keith Andrews watching. Hoping something coming is. It's going to have to be something special at this late in the game. Arsenal have everybody back and they're focused on taking a point. It's going to have to be something, a miracle to win this one. There's the ball in. Roya did his best. On out to it. Touches it out. And everyone picking up David Roya. Good touch. Good save. Gets a couple of high fives, guys. Just takes it off with his right hand. Saka battled hard. Arsenal win it back. Mosquera, strong play. Mosquera again. Mosquera calms it down with his presence, his physical strength. The yellow card for the St. Guys. He feels he was being fouled with his stupid hairstyle and his stupid beard. Well, Arsenal clear it forward. 86 minutes gone, guys. 1-1. Arsenal probing. They were much better in the second half than the first half, but for a goal, Arsenal were cock hold. Ball was smashed in. Headed in. That was basically that. Great ball by Igor Thiago. What a tackle by Mosquera. Brilliant. Brilliant tackle by Mosquera. I think I have another victim for my YouTube channel, guys. I'm just going to send my link to the victim. "89 minutes gone, guys. 1-1. Gabriel. Royal. Brentford get it back. The grieving killer. He's calm. He's looking up. Here come Brentford flying forward. It's the ball in. Well, Declan Rice skips away with the ball, takes it up the field. Nice play from the Rice and Eller. Rice baby gets it up the field. The running from that man. Well on Declan Rice. Damsgaard was moving in, and it was Deco Rice. He's Irish, but he turned his back on us, guys, to play for England. But like they do in Dublin, guys, let's call it Deco Rice. Deco Rice. Thiago. Tight angle, guys. Nothing doing. Too much height on it. Arsenal surviving again. Rice plays the forward. Timber. Sweet as a nut. Martinelli. Fucks it. Pardon my language. Fucks the chance. Chances that either went to win it at stoppage time, guys, but Martinelli couldn't take his. Aye. I mean to say, guys, a couple of opportunities there for both teams. Much better second half. Masquera does the job. Nice play by Timber. Martinelli should have went one touch on it. We go ahead and read back, guys. It was a horrendous career-threatening injury. And he's looking fit in shape. Rico Henry had a career-ending injury, guys. Very tight to Madueke. A really solid game from him. Big up himself, man. He gave Madueke nothing to look at, nothing to do. Nothing doing, guys. All right, guys. 30 seconds or so to go. Either side to get the win. It's going to take a miracle. I know that looks to be that. They're still battling Brentford. Are still getting a little bit shaky, a little bit nervy throughout the Brentford. Otara has not stopped running all evening. They've had a bit of fight. Not to go 1-0 down to grapple their way back into this game. What an opportunity this is. Arteta looking a bit awkward and anxious in the tactical area. Rice switches the play. Timber. Sack in space. Timber can't find him. And here come Brentford. Here come the bees. Watara. Raya stops it from going for a corner. And that's it. Full time, 1-1. And either high drama and late misses, guys, and big saves and big moments. When North London came to West, the points went West, guys.